Welcome back, everybody. This is my third video with my right to arm bears $1,122 t-shirt. That's right, $1,122. All I got was a t-shirt. So if you want to know why this t-shirt costs $1,122, go back and watch my other videos. I explain it. But what we're going to talk about today is adding a round to your Glock 27 magazine. I purchased a Promag, like a pinky grip edition. If you have a Glock 26, this will actually add 2 rounds to your magazine, but that's illegal in California because they already have 9. You can't have 11. That's illegal. But since 27 is chambered in 40 caliber, this little pinky extension will allow me to add a round. But mostly it's like it's kind of annoying just because the size of my hands is like I get like maybe a quarter of my pinky on the bottom of the magazine when I'm shooting. So I have to force myself to put my pinky all the way under. So it's like it's not really comfortable when it's all the way under the pistol, and it's certainly not comfortable when it's up here because it just like every time I fire it just kind of slide. So I was like, oh well, you know what? I'll buy the little extension thing. It gives me one more round. That gives me 10 rounds. That makes me legal. And, you know, it'll be more comfortable and more fun shooting. And anyway, so this is what you get. This is from Promag. And I already opened it up because I did one before so that I knew how difficult this was going to be. An extra round of 40 cal, so I could load all 10 in after I was done. The first one that I did was a pain in the rear. I'm hoping that this one isn't going to be so bad. Ideally, all you're supposed to have to do is take like a Allen key or a Glock magazine tool, and you press down on this little button. Press down on this little button right here. And in a perfect world, you can squeeze in on the side of the mag and then just slide this base plate off. And like I said, I'm not like the world's strongest guy, so it's like, and maybe it's because the magazines are so doggone small, but boy, it's a fight. So what I ended up doing, because I don't care about the base plates, I'm never ever gonna put them back on, was so I'll show you how I end up doing it. Is I take my trusty Gerber what is this? This is the suspension. So I take my Gerber suspension, and because I'm never ever going to use this, I'm never going to use this base plate in my entire life. So I don't like messing with things. I'm like, you know what? Don't goof with my people. I don't like it. So I'm going to pop out, let's see. Let's take a screwdriver. Why not? And I'm going to pry it in underneath where that little tab goes. And then I'm just going to pop this little, see what I did there? I just got underneath the tab, and then by using that little pry motion, I pried the little tab in so I didn't snap it. Then I got the little thing up off the top, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And I don't know if it's going to ruin these base plates, and I really don't care. I'm never going to sell this gun, and I'm never going to use these little base plates again. So I'm just going to work it around. And like, you know, so many people are like, oh, it's going to hurt the resale value or blah, 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 blah. It's like, if you're worried about resale value, it's like, I don't know, why did you buy the gun? So Anyway, so that's what I did. And you can see like the little nipples still there. This little nipple's still there. Don't let people tell you how to do your own thing. Look, this thing right here, I guarantee you, if I slid that back on, if I was so inclined to like go through that hell again, I could slide that right back on. Here's the little safety thing. So this thing goes on the spring, and that little thing right there clicks into that hole and keeps you from opening it. So anyway, the new one, your little add-on, comes with all the same stuff. So your new one comes with this little guy right here and this little guy right here, which allows you to put everything back together. So obviously this is nice and white and flat. You can only put this together one way. So it's like this is white and flat, so obviously that's going to go towards the back. So you're going to put that in over here. And then this is the front of your magazine. So that's where this slides on. So you want to, hold it with your finger. And then slide this. Come on, Vedder Lou. What is wrong with you? It is a little difficult. It does take a little bit of patience, a little bit of time. And you really have to... Now I'm going to grab this and push that little nipple down. Nipples! So, and then once you get here, you should hear a click. Yay! So that's all connected together, and then you want to go down here and fish around for to make sure that little nipple in there not locks in. You can see it pop up. Pop up! So anyway, that's it. Don't let nobody tell you, it's your stuff. You want to break it, you break it. I do construction, so I always tell people, hey, there ain't nothing I can't break, I can't fix. I don't care if I break it. What is it, So now we're going to start adding rounds. 1, 2, 3. I have 10, honestly, and I'm not going to count them out to you because I'm sure that you can count 1, 2, 3. But it was even these 9-round mags from the factory are almost impossible to get 9 rounds in. It's like you gotta jump up and down on that 9th one to get one of these mags. From the factory, they fit 8 perfectly. The 9th one will just like go in like maybe a quarter of the way, and then you are standing on that sucker. But now you can load in 10. Oops. Bud Lights are kicking in. Now you can load in 10 easier than it was to load in 9 before. But, So, there you go. Yay, 10 rounds. And I'll be right back with my little pistol. Show you what it looks like. Okay, so any of you that have seen my previous videos may or may not have seen this one. This is my Kydex holster. In this black carbon fiber or dark gray carbon fiber. This is my Glock 27. So, you can see the one that I have in here now has the pinky extension already on it. And you'll see, like, even though, I have relatively decent sized hands. I wear large gloves, nothing crazy, but it's like when the magazine is in, like normally it's like, it's that little top part. It's like, sometimes my pinky barely touches it. Sometimes it doesn't, but boy, with that little extension right there, that is everything. I mean, that takes up every little bit of my hand is on there. There is barely a skosh showing on the bottom. But boy, that's the best. I want to say it was like It was super inexpensive. I couldn't have been more than $15, 15 or $20 for two of them. So, and I don't even think it was that much. I honestly can't remember because I bought like 8 or 10 things that day at the same time, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'll take two of those. But I was so impressed with it. I love it. That's awesome. All right, so thanks everybody for watching. On my next video, I'm gonna teach y'all how to make like the bomb chicken pasta salad with Italian dressing, really cheap. So I'm going to barbecue on Sunday at the stables where I keep my horse. We're doing a little potluck thing, and I was like, I was gonna make my Molly burgers. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. Those are some good burgers. But I was like, oh, you know what? The world needs to know about my amazing chicken pasta salad. So I'm gonna make my amazing chicken pasta salad. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.